What's up with it? It's your boy Born, the trucker. Man, so I'm just this is my first post on YouTube. Um, I decided to go into trucking. I actually been in class for like a week now. And I say it's very interesting. I'm learning a lot of stuff. Um, but this segment is for I should say this video is just to express how I even decided to go to a trucking school. Like, I looked up a couple of trucking companies because I saw the ads on Google and Bing, and you know, we'll pay for you to get your license. You know, you come work for us. Blah 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 blah. And so I called up a couple of companies. I'm not going to name any names because I might end up trying to work for them later. But um, it was definitely some interesting, information I received. Called one company, and they were definitely like, you'll be a 6-week class. After that, you'll work for us. And I'm thinking, okay, what's the catch? Well, the catch was I would, work for them and pay them back while I'm working for them. Okay, sounds decent enough. I mean, that's fair. Uh, until I get to the point of, okay, how long do I have to work for you guys? Or, so it's a year contract. I think one of the companies said 10 months, but I'll get to them in a second. So I would work for them for a year. I'm thinking that's kind of excessive, but I mean, okay, whatever. Then it was, then I'm like, well, how much am I going to get paid? So I'm talking to a recruiter. I'm talking to a recruiter. And they're telling me, well, we're going to pay you, per mileage, cents per mile. And I'm never getting a good answer. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm never getting a solid answer on a lot of information. I'm trying to inquire, like, where am I going to, stay and all that stuff. And so they just emailed me over, a packet information. Say, okay, read this, sign it, send it back. We'll get you started. I'm like, well, I need to read it first before I sign anything, of course. But I'm not just going to sign it and, do something I don't want to do. So I read the packet. So basically, it was going to pay me an average wage. I'm going to pay him back. I was going to leave for a certain amount of time. But the package still wasn't that clear. So I'm calling, and it's like, so I'm asking, so how does this program truly work? So basically, I would have to work for them for a year, paying them back as I'm working. I think they was going to pay me like 30 cents a mile, 35, something like 30, 35 cents a mile. And so I'm new to the trucking game, so I'm thinking, 30, 35 cents a mile. They say, I can get 2,500 miles per week. So do the math. I'm like, that's not much. I can drive Uber and make that much. And then I got to pay you back, so I'm really not making that much. So, and I'm like, well, they give me a license, I'll get the experience. Okay, maybe it's even trade. It's a year. It's a year. Then like, okay. Then the recruiter says, well, you'll be working for us for, 3 to 4 weeks. You'll be home for 3 to 4 days, and you'll be back on the road 3 to 4 weeks. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait. Nah. You can't be serious. Let me hear that one more time. I'm going to be gone for 3 to 4 weeks, back for 3 to 4 days, and then back on the road for 3 to 4 weeks. And this is going to be for a year? Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking about, I'm like, maybe. And I'm like, so 3 to 4 weeks consecutively. Oh, well, no, it'll be more like this. If you leave for 3 weeks, you'll be home for 3 days. You leave for 4 weeks, you'll be home for 4 days. I'm like, nah, this. I'm like, okay, where's the class at? Oh, the class is in Fontana. Fontana? Where is Fontana? Oh, a little bit outside of LA. What? Wait a minute. First of all, I'm from Oakland, California, Bay Area. So I'm going to leave everything I have here to go down to Fontana, and 6 weeks down there, and then immediately start working for 3 to 4 weeks. So now we're talking about 9, 10 weeks going. Maybe the program's not for everybody. I'm not saying that, it's not for everybody. Maybe some people can pack up and bounce and leave like that, but I couldn't do that. And then, that's one company. I called another company, another major company, everybody knows. And they telling me the same thing, except it's 10 months. Working with them for 10 months. I'm like, 10 months? It's a little bit better, but they still tell me the same thing. Go down to Fontana. They'll pay for the room and board. And I'm like, you pay for the room? Okay, that's cool. Board? That means I'm probably going to get breakfast, hotel breakfast. The cheap eggs, barely cooked bacon, dried out biscuits. If you've ever been on the road or, vacation somewhere in some other state or something, the complimentary breakfast, how that tastes. So I'm like, I'm going to have to do 6 weeks of that. And I know they're not providing dinner or lunch, so we can cross that out. That's not even going to happen. So I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. I can't do that. That's not going to work. So I said, you know what, let me try a local company, maybe Hayward. It's not too far from Oakland, from those who know the area. And they're telling me, I think it said $3,500. That means $2,800. Maybe it's $2,800, $3,000. So we need 25% deposit, down payment, whatever you want to call it, and you can pay the rest weekly. And the payments came out to like $450 a week. And I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work for me. I can't do that. Can't do that. And they wasn't providing like, well, you work for us afterwards, in order to pay it back. And not even offering that. It was just more like, we'll find you a job. And in my head, I'm like, I could find my own job. I mean, there's gang of jobs for Class A licenses. So that didn't work out. So I said, okay, maybe I'll try to find something, maybe Concord. But it turned out that Oakland, San Angelo, Hayward area was like the only places that really had trucking schools. And I'm like, oh, that's whack. I mean, there was one at Antioch that I called, but they never returned my phone call, never answered the phone. So I presume they probably closed down or whatever. So I said, there's got to be something better. It's got to be something cheaper. It's got to be something where I can do it, And, I currently drive Uber, so I can fit it in the schedule. And it's like, I called a couple in Sacramento. I called one trucking school I'm not going to name. I mean, I could name it. I mean, it's no big deal. But maybe I'll say that for another video. So I called them, and they wanted to charge me, I think, $4,000 or $5,000. And so, we need $2,200 up front. The rest you can make in payments. It was like you can go to your local, can't remember the name of it. I want to say East Bay Works or like an employment agency in Sacramento, and they'll give you like $1,000 to help pay for the class. I'm like, okay, now I got to do a little running around to make the payment or whatever. And I'm like, that's a lot to do because I'm from Oakland. I got to drive to Sac a few days to get it all started, and then drive out to Sac to go to school. And I was like, okay, maybe it's doable. Okay, I can drive Uber in Sacramento. Doesn't matter. I said, well, it's got to be something better. And she said, well, we do accept financial aid. And I was like, wait, what? So yeah, you can apply to financial aid through us, and we accept that. I'm like, so now you want the government to be in my business and help me pay for this class? Nah. That's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. So let me call up a couple more schools. Got the hold of this one school, went there and visited, and the guy said, "Come on down. We'll talk. We'll chop it. We'll explain the program to you." Okay, I get down there, and I get to the yard, and I walk to the back. I see the trucks backing up, doing their thing, practicing. Everybody's trying to practice and get their game right. And so I'm in this hot ass storage container, with an AC blowing. It's not. It's just hot as shit, man. It's like in Sacramento. It's probably like 98 degrees. And I'm sitting there waiting. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. I call the guy. Hey, what's up? Where are you at? I'm here. Oh, on my way. I'm right around the corner. I'm coming. Red flag already. Nah, I'm like, man, I'm out here from Oakland. I'm out here from Oakland. And you got me sitting here waiting in this hot box. So 5 minutes go by. Another 5 minutes. Another 10 minutes go by. I'm like, hey, man, I'm here. Are you coming? Oh, I'm here in the office. Just come on to the front. What? Are you gonna call me and let me know that you? Red flag. Okay, another red flag. Then, so I go to the front. Nice air conditioning. So I'm like, ooh, goodness. Oh my God, I feel so good. Ooh. So I'm talking to the guy. He's telling me, okay, blah blah blah. Class is 1,800. I'm like, 1,800. Okay, now we talking numbers. Now we talking some real numbers. Some reachable, doable. And I was like, okay, man, what's up with like a payment, type of thing. Like, I'm always trying to look for the deal. Somebody will tell you a price. You can always be like, man, what about half that? All right, let's start with something smaller. Or maybe I can give you a little bit now, a little bit later. A lot of people will accept that, a lot of companies. You at least got to ask. If you don't ask, you don't know. So it's okay, man. Give me 600. I'll give you the study guide. Go get your permit and come back, and we'll start your class, and you can pay it, weekly, or we can say payment at the back end, where when you get a job, you can pay us back. Okay, now that's acceptable. Okay, you give me a job, I work, and I can start paying you back. I like that. All right. I said, what kind of jobs? What kind of companies you got plugged with, or who can give me a good word for it? Oh, we got a truck coming that haul tomatoes. I'm sitting there like, okay, is there more? Is there something else? Like another company or place where I can go work? He stopped right there. I'm like, I'm going to be hauling tomatoes. For a lot of people that don't know, that's a seasonal thing. So I'm like, okay. Red flags. Not messing with you. I want to say F, but not messing with you. And then I call another company, trucking company. Same thing. Oh, $1,800. Come in, study guide. You can put something down, make the payments, as you go. And I'm like, okay, 1,800. Now we're in the range where, okay, 1,800 still. Well, do you provide job assistance, finding a job, giving a good word? Oh, yeah, we got places in Pittsburgh, Brentwood, Concord, Sacramento area. We can get you in Pepsi, Coke. I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Perfect, baby. I'm there, man. So class seemed cool. It's a do-it-yourself class. So I signed up. I just gave him the 1,800. Here you go. There you go. Take it. Let's start this up. Let's go. I don't want to make no payments, nothing like that. This thing sounded cool. No want no deals. Let's go. I felt good about it. Had that, that gut feeling. Here you go. So I see the yard, trucks backing up, people studying. See an instructor, 2 instructors. So, you know, as I'm in there, let me put it like this. There is no real, let me put it like this. It is not organized. It's kind of like a do-it-yourself class. The instructor will sit there, you do your pre-trip, you know, you'll go over it. Not solo, but we got like 5 people, 10 people. Well, let me back up. The best thing about this class was that $1,800 get you 60 days. 60 days. I don't have to come consecutive. I can just come whenever I want, leave when I want. But it's not 60 consecutive days. I come a day, 60. I mean, that's one day. I can come another day, that's a day, that's 2 days. I come another day, whatever. Like, okay, that works around the schedule. I can work. Like, if I got some business to take care of, I can take care of that, you know. So that's cool. So I get I take the study guide. I study. I don't even go to the class. I just study. I find the quizzes online. I study the study guide. Got my DMV permit. Come to the class, and there's one instructor, and there's one person teaching people how to drive, you know. And so we learn the pre-trip. We learn the air brakes, in-cab, and then, you know, teach, okay, everybody go and do your skills, backing up, parallel, offset. And I'm like, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what I'm doing around here. So there's no truck for the pre-trip. All the trucks being used. No truck to do the in-cab. No truck to do the air brakes. So so I'm like, well, you know, I want to learn to do the pre-trip. Well, you know, we did in the morning. You have to study it, you know, through the paper. Just imagine. Sit down. This is what he told me. Sit down. Go over the study guide, and just imagine you doing the pre-trip. And I'm like, man, hold on, man. There's got to be a technique or something to teach me how to do this. So basically, I kind of came up with my own technique, man. I just figured it out. I'm a quick learner, good under pressure. I just said, okay, I learned, let me learn the parts that I need to know. Then I know what I need to say. Because DMV out here is kind of particular about what you need to know and what you need to say. But last week was perfect. I mean, I learned the pre-trip. I know the ABC. I know the in-cab. I know the coupling. Perfect, man. So I'm actually here now. Class starts probably about 10 minutes. So I want her to get this video done. But you know, the instructor was helpful. You know, if there wasn't a truck being used, I got to snag the truck. Hey, come on, instructor, come on, come in with this air brakes. Come help me with this in-cab. I want to practice. And so it's kind of like that, you know. And you know, I'm getting it. I got the pre-trip down. I got the in-cab down. Air brakes, man, you gotta get 100% on the air brakes. You can't miss nothing. So, anyway, I mean, the story. The point of this video is to, like, I've learned, and I can't say this, well, I've learned this for everybody or anything like that. Maybe somebody can pack up and leave for, you know, 10 months to a year, and, you know, be gone for 3 or 4 weeks, then back home for 3 or 4 days. I didn't want to do that. But my point is just, man, call around trucking schools. See what you got to do. I mean, it's kind of easy for me because I drive Uber. I got a minivan. I can sleep in this thing, man. I don't care. I just want to get this over with. I'm hustling right now, you know. I mean, I do got a place where I can go sleep, but I usually just go back on the weekends. But during the week, I sleep in the minivan, man. Pillow, blanket. I'm knocked out. I'll do drives, you know, get my rest. And I know you guys thinking, like, well, how's he showering and all that, man? 24-hour fitness membership, man. Brush my teeth, take my shower, shave my head, boom, boom, mouth the dog, get a little workout in. Cool. But that was my experience of just trying to find the right school to go to. So, you know, after I get my license and everything, and maybe I'll drop the names, but I don't think the names are important. I think just keep calling around, find the right schools, find your niche, you know, and and find the right school for you. And really, that's it, man. I mean, I'm liking the school so far. It's kind of like a self-teach thing. You know, you get taught what you need to know. You learn on your own and practice. So, man, I got 60 days. I mean, I probably used up, I think 4 or 5 already. But I think I won't be here no more than 2 or 3 more weeks. To be honest, man, I'm getting up out of here fast, ASAP. I mean, I'm studying day in, day night, day in and day out, night, morning, I'm studying. I got the paper. I'm mimicking what I need to know and mimicking the NCAB and all this stuff. But yeah, man, shoot, I'm kind of getting anxious. I can't wait, man. I'm ready to do this. But my next video, I don't know. My next video will probably be about how everything's going or whatever. I'll do a little check-in, see what's up with it. And, all right. Man, thank y'all for listening, man. You know, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I don't even hit the bell yet. I don't know if I'm going to do live just yet. I'm going to wait till I get a few followers, maybe a few people views, and see how that go. But hit the subscribe, hit the like button. I'll have more information for you, man. I'm gonna give it from my point of view, how my life, how I'm doing it. You know, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how to do it. You know, I can just tell you how I'm doing it and how it's working for me or how it's not working for me. All right.